Hi, I am Pramod from Vijay Karnataka newspaper.
Hi, Pramod.
Uh, Regarding your script selection, so it has been versatile, the characters you have been played or the story you have selected. But recent times, so are you planning to stick on to one particular genre, or maybe it is action, mass, or something like that?
No, no, if you see my filmography, last few years, you'll know that I will not stick to one particular genre at any cost. With each film itself, not even, I don't even do two, three films in a row and then try out something else. With each film, I'm trying to do something different. And this is how I'll continue. And there is definitely now, obviously, no, action cannot be called a genre because there is action in Hit 3, there will be action in Paradise, there will be action in the next film after that also. But the three films, genre-wise, are very, very extremely different. This is a crime investigative thriller. The next one is going to be an action drama. The next one is going to be something else completely. So, genre-wise, I'll keep jumping, and maybe after that one, maybe I'll come back to a love story or something like Hainano. So, it is a promise from my side. For sure, I will not stick to any genre, no matter how much of a big success it gives me. I will keep jumping genres. I will try to come to you with something new, some new experience every single time. I'll do my best.
On what basis you select your scripts?
Not just gut feeling of what I try to think like, or I don't really have a strategy or a formula or this is what I want, this is what I want in a script. With very plain mind, how we go buy a ticket and just hope that the film is good. I listen to the script like that, and if I get excited, if my gut feeling says this will be very nice to see on screen, I'll do it. And I feel I'm one of all of you, that we are all audience. I don't feel that I am from industry and you're all audience. I feel I am me, you, we are all together in this. So if I like, you all will like is what my confidence is. And it's been proven right so many times, and I just hope it happens one more time this Thursday. Yeah.
Heat 3 was shot in Pahalgam. Just a week back, there was a terrorist attack. How was your experience shooting in Pahalgam, and how the everything will be changed from past week, 1 week? Yeah.
I think it'll have a long lasting effect on that place, and that's what. Of course, what the incident happened is extremely painful and it's heartbreaking. When you got to know, it really pulled us all down. Not just us, I think everyone in whatever in industry or whatever. I think just to hear that news, it was heartbreaking. Even today, till today, yesterday also, I was seeing some clip of somebody going on a zip line or something, and then accidentally recording what's happening in the background. As much as we all have, we were in pain, and we all have something to, work with or move on with our day-to-day life. It keeps coming back to us, and it reminds us how vulnerable the moment we have sometimes think that everything is safe, everything is fine. Oh, this is all the things of past. But when things like this happen, we are reminded that nothing is still in control. There are these vile forces which are still roaming around, and some action, big action needs to be taken. Some hope needs to be created, because otherwise, I think I don't know what direction we are going. And for me, it's been even more extremely haunting from the day this happened, because we shot in Pahalgam. We shot for 18 days, and the whole team and the kind of support we got from the locals, and how we were taken care of, or how I remember every morning waking up and seeing Pahalgam and saying, "What a beautiful place." And the place we stayed, there were so many tourists, and there were so many tourists from Karnataka. There were so many tourists from Andhra. There were with families. When I walked out of the resort, they used to take pictures with me before going to the shoot. I remember those happy faces where they came for a holiday. They wanted to have fun. But now, listening to what happened, that to the the people who really went with families to have a good time, it is, I don't know how to put it in words, but it is devastating. It is a horrific incident, and I just pray to God. I just hope that this doesn't repeat again.
Nani sir, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಹೀರೋ ಆಗಿ ಗುರುತಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಂದ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ನೋಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೈಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ವಾ? ಜೊತೆಗೆ
that is what we thought initially, when we started off the film, when we had this idea and all that, the family audience might not prefer this film is what we thought initially. But I'm just being frank. I don't know. Let's see. In a couple of days, we will really know. Definitely not for the kids. It's a certificate. We already know. But with the family audience also, I have a gut feel. I watched the film 2 days back. I have a gut feeling that the family audience will also like it. In the sense, not like because the action or the violence is dealt in such a mainstream way that I feel this is not that film that, oh, I'm unable to look at the screen or what's happening. This is more of there is definitely the extreme violence is there, but it comes with as a very driving force in the narrative. And if you are gripped into the story, you don't look at it like, oh, this is the movie, this is the violence. No, it all flows well together. And I'm really hoping that definitely if somebody is too sensitive to the blood and red, then no, this film is not for you. But otherwise, generally people who are used to watching mainstream action films, something like a Salar, or where there's a lot of action, for them it'll absolutely fly. They will love it. Yeah.
ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಯಾಕೆ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ?
Who, me? That is my voice. No, because I don't believe in say like I get scared that I will what do I say? I'll dilute the impact of the language. Okay, if I do it, I want to do it right.
ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದ ಒಂದು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿನೇ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಡಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಮತ್ತಷ್ಟು ಹತ್ರ ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ವಾ?
So we cracked a way now. We got AI. We have technology right now. Now what you saw in the trailer is my voice only. So now I have a feeling that all the fans from here are getting to hear my voice only. And also somewhere I'm confident in my heart that is sounding right. The pronunciations are right. If I only would have dubbed, I would have had this nightmares on the release day. What if my Kannada is sounding terrible? What if somebody will say that I have not said it right? So but we found a way. And it's very high-end technology, and I think if when you saw the trailer, you approve it?
Yes, it
perfect,
does sound
and we are
like
very happy. Thank you.
Nani sir, I have a small compliment to you.
Yeah.
Natural star got natural hair volume.
What hair volume? Huh? Thank you. I'll have to take.
Lalit will be very happy. Lalit. Lalit is a hairstylist.
Yes, sir. You have given collaboration with Sudeep sir before. So now Sanvi Sudeep is being part of your film.
No, I think I love Sanvi's voice, and we just try because I want something about Sanvi in the film. So if you see the trailer on the title and all that, with few background musics, few hums and few scores, there's this very nice texture in Sanvi's voice. So it's not a song or anything, but she gave one layer of hums and all that for the score, which will sound very, very exciting in the theater when you watch it. And definitely in my next or immediate films, I definitely want Sanvi to sing a proper song, and I'm the biggest fan and the cheerleader for Sanvi. Yeah. I just hope it happens very soon.
Recently, the SS Rajmouli sir confirms that you'll be part of the Mahabharata project. So it's a big update. Congrats on that, sir.
Thank you. That's a surprise for me only. Yeah.
Yes. Have you dreamed of playing any specific role in mythological?
No, actually I didn't. And also I don't want to say some name and contradict if there is any thought in Rajmouli sir's head. So I'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
ಸರ್, ಹಿಟ್ 1 ವಿಶ್ವಕ್ ಸೇನು, ಹಿಟ್ 2 ಅಡವಿಶೇಷು, ಇಬ್ಬರು ಕೂಡ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಥ್ರಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ತುಂಬ ವೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಒಂದು ಕ್ರೈಮ್ ಥ್ರಿಲ್ಲರ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೋದ್ರು. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಟ್ 3 ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ, ನಾನಿ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರು ಅವ್ರು ಇರೋ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ವೈಲೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಬಂತಂದು. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇಡೀ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗಿಂದ ಎಂಡವರೆಗೂ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅಂತಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಇರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಷ್ಟು ವೈಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದು.
So basically, I think violence. We didn't decide that we'll make a violent film as Hit 3. The case we picked up, the first case, the second case, the third case, is what we call each film, right? The case we picked up took us towards the violence. It's not was like now Hit 1 was about one murder happened. Who killed the? Okay, so there is no scope for too much violence. You just need to find that who. Hit 2, one murder happened, or again one more murder happened. You need to know who the killer is, and it is also about who. So it will all go in an investigative process. There is no scope. Hit 3, the third case. I cannot give too many details, but Hit 3 is not about one murder. Hit 3 is about what is happening and how did this happen. It's not who anymore. So when you go into that one survival kind of adventure, thriller mode, then the violence opens, and that is not because we want to make a violent film. The case we picked up needs that violence to go in that particular direction. So yeah, it is not what we planned because I am doing it or anything like that. It just organically went in that direction.
ಸರ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೋ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಯಾವುದೋ ಪ್ಯಾನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಕನ್ನಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೆಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು. ಕನ್ನಡ ಒಂದು 10 ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು 50 ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತೆಲುಗು ಕೊಡೋದು, ಆ ಥರ. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್?
50 ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್. 50 ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ
ಆಲ್ ಓವರ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ತೆಲುಗು ಎಷ್ಟು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಸರ್?
ತೆಲುಗು ನಮಗೆ 90+ ಇದೆ ಸರ್
ತೆಲುಗುನಲ್ಲಿ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಸರ್. ನಾನಿ ಸರ್, ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ಸರ್, ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಲ ನೀವು ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸುದೀಪ್ ಸರ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆನ್ನೆ ಕೂಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಮಧ್ಯರಾತ್ರಿ 3 ಗಂಟೆ ತನಕನೂ ಮಾತಾಡಿದಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಏನೇನು ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಗ ಸುದೀಪ್ ಸರ್ ಬಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡುವಂಥ ಅಡುಗೆ ಏನು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು, ಏನು ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದಾ ಅಂತ.
So I do. Actually, we don't talk serious topics. Okay, we'll only talk. I don't know if I can say this. Sudipana, I don't know. You guys might be knowing. He cooks great. He cooks very, very well, and he loves to feed people who he loves. Okay, and for me, somehow the first time when he cooked, he made this chicken pakoda. He made it himself. I by mistake said I loved it. Until today, whenever he sees me, he puts 3 plates of chicken pakoda and says, finish it. Okay, and then I say it. Now I'm telling him, next film, konjam transformation, I need to diet, I cannot eat pakoda. He said, no, you're not living without eating pakoda. So he came home and he bought that pakoda to cook, and he went into our kitchen and he made pakoda. So now I think I have to live with pakoda, chicken pakoda, forever, and there's no escape. And we always talk so much of cinema, together. He's extremely proud of the kind of choices I'm making. He's nicely, proudly telling his friends, everyone. He played the Hit 3 trailer also to everyone, and he's waiting to watch the film. I think if he's here, he'll be watching it here. Otherwise, if he's come to Hyderabad, we'll all watch together. So it's always about films. He spoke so much about Max and BRB, the next film he's doing, and how it shapes up his makeup, his detailing of what all is going into making of BRB, how excited he is. And he also asked me about my films where we discuss. So it's all cinema and the brotherhood and lots of love.
Nani sir, hi. Illi sir, illi. Sir, actually, ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಟ್ 3 ಸರ್. ನಾಡಿದ್ದು ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನೀವು ವೆನ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಯು ರಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ಲಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫಿಲಮ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೀವೀಗ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 5-6 ಸಿನಿಮಾದಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಸೊ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ವಿ ವರ್ ಫಾಲೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಇವನ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್. ಈಗ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ
I realized since ಈಗ. Yeah, because at that time, that is the first time I crossed my state to come for promotions. Okay, and obviously Sudipana is there, so we had a big event here, press meet here, and then I went to Mumbai. We had a press meet with Ajay Devgan sir. So for me, it was like this small boy, just upcoming stage, suddenly have this Rajmouli garu and big names next to me, and then I'm traveling to different places, and everywhere I went, I got so much love. Then I realized that now, first time when after the release of the film, we came to Bangalore once, and everybody in the airport, everywhere, were like Nani. They were coming and they were saying, they were telling about their love for me in Kannada. Even though I was not understanding, in their eyes and in their face, I could see what it is, and that is when I realized. And then over years, I kept seeing it kept growing. And during especially this, even Nain Local, Ninnukori, MCA, in that time also, it were super hits here in Bangalore and Karnataka. Every film did so well. No, that went into the next level after Jersey and Shyam Singh Roy and Ante, Dasra, Haina Night. It went on growing with each film. And then I've realized how it is not just my thing that I have to come here and experience the love and all. There is so much growing from the other side also. That's so, that makes this whole thing very, very special for me.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
ನಾನಿ ಸರ್, ಈಗಷ್ಟೇ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಿ ಊಟ ಕೊಡಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಶ್ರೀನಿಧಿ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇವತ್ತು ಊಟ ನಿಮಗೆ ಲಂಚ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿದ್ರು ಅಂದರೆ ವಿಚ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಹಿಯರ್?
I am not getting invite only now. I'll have a choice also to tell.
If she invited you,
if she invited, I would want to eat Mangalorean and also like proper Karnataka cuisine. Whatever is the best ones, what you cook on the day of a festival.
okay.
Those are the dishes.
Now where will I go and cook all of that?
Give build up, no? You cooked and all that when you're not shooting. What were you doing? You didn't learn anything.
I have no time. Ivaga matte I have to go to US. I don't. There's a lot of work. Next time I'll treat you. Or today? Okay, I'll today afternoon.
No, that is not a chance. I understood. All this is just saying for the press meet. We are not getting food definitely today.
Today afternoon.
No problem.
My lunch.
After coming, okay. After success.
Yeah.
Dinner or lunch.
No, you see, I'll today afternoon. ಇವತ್ತು ಯಾಕೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ? Okay sir, thank you.
Hi.
Sachin from Chitrapriya.
Hi Sachin.
So, how was your journey from non-stop Nani to Hit 3? In a brief. I know it is very long journey.
In a brief, then I'll say you have to tell me.
Not so brief.
Because see, I've been working non-stop from non-stop Nani. So I've been enjoying all the love or whatever. I've not stepped back and seen my journey as journey. I've been only doing what's next, and I got so much love from everyone. And then I'm here today as the actor, as the producer, as someone you all have trusted, and I'm extremely grateful, extremely thankful. So every day my day starts with saying a thank you. So I'm happy. So the journey is, I think, absolutely great.
Great. You have a star heroine of KGF 1 and 2 next to you. Are you counting Hit 3 on the same line?
On which line? On KGF line?
On the earnings of KGF 2 and 1.
No, I'm not counting at all. I don't think KGF team only wouldn't have counted KGF on KGF lines before the release of the film. So we really don't know what kind of magic film spin, and that's what happened with on a different level with KGF. And I hope Hit 3 gets its audience and gets the love it deserves, and I'm very, very confident it's going to be great. But I'm no comparisons with any other films.
Nani sir, every artist will learn something from their movies. So what is your learning from Hit 3?
From Hit 3?
Yes.
My learning is that it's a little more hectic for me when I produce my own film. That is because this is the first time I'm acting in my own production. So I had to take care of, not really, other side I don't, but I had to involve in a lot of things. Every approval has to go through me. So I'm generally very lost when I'm acting and when I'm doing my projects. I am in that only the creative space. Now here, everything keeps getting posted to me because I produce. So the learning is that this is a different ball game altogether to produce and act in the same film. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. One last question.
Okay.
ಕುಮಾರ್ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಇವಾಗ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ 50 ತೆಲುಗುನಲ್ಲಿ 70 ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 90 ಅಲ್ಲ? ಓಕೆ, ಈ ಅನುಪಾತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂದನ ಅಥವಾ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತನಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಪರವಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ತೆಲುಗು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಕನ್ನಡ ನಮಗೆ ಪಕ್ಕಾ ಕನ್ನಡ ಆಡಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆದರೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟರ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ನೋಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ತೆಲುಗು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರಿಂದ ತೆಲುಗು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಕನ್ನಡ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆದರೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Nani sir. Sir, as an actor and as a superstar, and there is a commercial films and there is a content-based films. So, what is the main layer between commercials and content-oriented film? And what is your perspective on that point?
See, that sorry, this is all we created basically. We separated because those films didn't run. Or see, any film which sounds very new or exciting, and if it didn't do well in theaters, we call it content film. And any film which feels old or template only, formula, but did very well, we call it commercial film. I genuinely don't believe in that, or I don't believe in this. I believe in this coming together with that. I believe in a content film which excites the commercial audience. And that is the only way film should be made, is what I genuinely believe. A lot of times we will say, oh, people are not coming up to theatre in this season. That is because this is not happening. When this happens, I think people will always turn up at theatres, and Hit 3 is the best example of content meeting commercial. And that is the right way to put films on for big screen for the audience. That is when they will be very, very excited.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.